Hi, welcome to Paleo Greenbird. This is Greenbird. It's been a while since I put a video out, so I'm sorry, but I'm excited to be able to, get in front of the camera again. So today, the video is going to be on how I've been making my pressure flaking kits. I've been trying to improve my pressure flaking kits to give to friends and family, and just basically improve the quality of the kits that I'm using. So today, I'm going to walk you through my latest methods of making pressure flaker kits, including the pressure flaker, the hand pad, and the grinding stone. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. So what we have here is everything you're going to need to make your pressure flaking kit. This is going to be the pressure flaker portion of the kit. And what you'll need is something that you're going to use for a handle. You can use a variety of different woods. If you want, you can even go to a hardware store, use a dowel if you're just starting out, or if you want something a little bit simple. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you want to use is perfectly fine. You'll need a copper nail, and there are different types of copper nails. Some copper nails are specifically hardened for flint knapping. Some are just regular generic copper nails that are used for killing trees or roofing, different things like that. And then you'll need a drill bit. The drill bit needs to closely match the copper nail that you have. It can be slightly larger because this is going to be a friction fit pressure flaker. So feel free, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be pretty close. You'll need a leather pad, a cloth, or anything that will protect your handle from the vise when you tighten the vise in. That way you don't damage your pressure flaker while you're drilling out the hole that the copper nail will go in. The sandpaper, that's for sanding off the pressure flaker. Once you've carved it into the shape that you want, you're going to want to sand it off so it's very smooth, no sharp edges, no splinters. And that's about all you're going to need to get started making your pressure flaker, which is the first part of your pressure flaking kit. So I'm wrapping my handle in the leather, trying to keep it as straight as possible. I'm going to take my first drill just very slightly. Trying to keep it as in the center as I can. There we go. Tighten my chuck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my copper nail in there just to kind of get an idea of how straight am I. Right here I'm not very straight. That's better. The harder woods you have to drill a little bit, come out, let the dust out. So now, as you can see, I still have a lot of nail left. That's way too much. So I'm going to take my drill, pull this out. Okay, so we have our pressure flaker, we have the copper nail, and we've drilled our hole. As you can see, it slides in there. There's a little bit of a little bit of loose space there. That's okay. You actually want, when you're drilling the hole, a little bit of loose space in order to get a good friction fit. If it's too tight, you won't be able to put the shim in there. And I hope the lighting is a little weird in here, so I hope that you can see this. I deliberately drilled this a little short. This is shorter than what you would want your nail to be out. I'd say probably, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch more or whatnot. But I did that specifically so I could show, you know, how you maintain this. As the copper reduces and your point gets smaller and smaller and smaller, you need to be able to adjust that. And how you do that, it's very simple. You can take a copper BB, or any type of a BB. Can't tell if this is getting picked up or not. And you simply just drop that BB right in the hole. That's my furnace kicking on. And that gives you a little bit of extra space. So there we go. So there's a little bit of extra space. That should be enough. I think 1 BB is enough. So now let's go over how to shim it. I use a very easy technique. I just take toothpicks. You can use anything, little sticks that you find out in the woods. You can carve something with your knife if you want to, but I just take the tip of a toothpick, just break it off. You'll start to get the hang of how long you want it, but basically as soon as the toothpick starts to go from pointy to leveling off, just after that is a really good time to break it off. Find a spot in here where you can put it in there securely against the copper. And then what I do is I take my hand pad. This isn't our hand pad yet because we haven't made it, but we will. And I take a flat part of it and I just press firmly. Not too hard, just go easy with it. Otherwise you'll stab yourself with the copper point. There you go. And sometimes it'll break off. That's no big deal. Just let it break where it wants to break. That's actually a blessing. It just makes it look a little prettier. And there you go. This is not going to come out. It's real tough. Eventually, once that copper reduces, you'll take a pair of pliers, you'll pull it out, the shim will pop out. You do the same thing over again. You drop another BB in there. Oh, that BB's gone forever. Drop another BB in. Hopefully you can see that. That BB's gone too. I'm going to stop doing that. And that's basically how you maintain this pressure flaker. It's very easy. It's an easy design. It works really, really well. No use spending money on the Durling or the plastic pressure flakers that have the little insert screw. If you want to put a little set screw in there, you certainly can, but I find it completely unnecessary. So I hope that that explains that to you. And if you have any questions, please post them in the comments. If you have any ideas that would make this design a little bit better, let me know. And moving forward, we're going to work on this, which is going to be our pressure flaking pad. So that'll complete our kit. All right, thanks for watching.